What's going on, everybody? Brandon from Boiler Room Trading. We're going to go over some recaps today and check over our daily notes for the day. Now, today's Thursday, the 11th. Eyes on Powell still, getting in all of his meetings, following up on his dovish comments, looking for a little bit more oil surge and looking for a stupid Trump tweet. Pretty much today, that was the outlook on SPY today. After a big ramp up and squeeze pre-market yesterday and a big push for a gap, there was very little chance we're going to break a new high today. We needed a consolidation day, some pullbacks back to prior supports on the daily chart. So all we had to do is look at a couple of those tops, and we were on the way for some big dip buys. But let's get to the notes here. So these were the actual notes today. I'm going to go over a few of the big ones here, so the video is not crazy long. You can pause it at any time and check these out and how they all went today. But I'm going to go cover a few main ones today as I go down the list. Adobe has been on our list all week today in chat. Or all week, I should say, per se. We're looking for that 304 hold right here at the horizontal support. We had that really nice squeeze up 2 days ago and held 304. Looked for all-time highs, got that today, and moved our dip buy opportunity up to 305 or 306. Let me take a look right here. Adobe. All-time highs, watching for 305 major support to move higher. Well, that early dip that we were looking for at 305 came down to about 305.90s, so a little bit on the high side, but it did dip by up, and we said right in the notes this morning at 7:30 Central, we were going to look for all-time highs today after a dip to about 305. Well, that worked out pretty key. Very nice moves there. Next on the list is going to be Amazon. Right from the list, I was looking right off the bat, looking for a 216 dip, or at least about a half fill on our little ghost wick here from pre-market. It only came down about half, didn't quite get to the 16 level, but started holding just about under the 2020 there. Missed it by about 3-4 points, depending on exactly where that was. But there was a very nice higher low off that dip on the 219.90s here. And you had an opportunity to catch that dip by and rip up to 235. Now, the Amazon target for 216 was the support. And if it held that throughout the day today, we were going to start looking for all-time highs. But the market fell apart in a little dip. Apple and Amazon, our market leaders, did both retrace to their prior lows today, so fell apart there. But obviously, if you did take that dip buy, you were still looking at almost 25 to 30 points on Amazon on that dip buy. BA right from the notes, this was a real big one. Right at the top, 351.75. I was looking for higher lows off that level. So right if you look at 351.75, I called this level right here of higher lows or a hold. So yesterday's lows held just under that, and this was the higher low and squeezed right back over. It looked really strong this morning. I took a couple long scalps into this consolidation and ramp up, and then the swing call, part of the notes here, was looking for higher lows off that level. Orders confirmed from QTAR, looking for a gap recovery and hold of 351.75, gap fill being 356.50. We'll watch swing long. So as long as we held this level here, this was a swing to the gap level here. So my target was still only 356.50, and it ran another 3 points after that. So pretty nice move there. Hour before call, our first gap fill opportunity there is about 5 points on the board. So very nice play on BA today. Had a couple guys capitalize on that. Right from the list, Baba we can cover here. This is one that took a little bit longer to work out today, but she worked out just as the daily note said. Daily notes, 4-hour and 200 EMA, both on the 4-hour, looking for a fail. 164.75 is the short target. So right from the list, right at an hour before market open, I was looking for this Baba short. It was going to fail that 4-hour. We'll go to the 4-hour chart back here so you can see it here. 200 EMAs are light purple here, and green is the 100 EMA. We're looking for a pop into that and fail. We didn't even get anywhere near that, and our short target down here is about 164.75. So later on, if you're real patient with a rollover on this one, you could have had real close to target, 25 cents away from our short target. Really big sell-off. Anticipated this one. Very bread and butter play for us here at Boiler Room Trading. Beyond Meats. This is one we made some hefty plays on today. We caught every single ramp from the dip. We said yesterday's highs. Now Beyond, I was looking for a real big flash dump. I said the long target was 169 and then above. So right from the note says still long target 169. I was looking for a big dip to 161.50 is one of those flash holds, and then it'll be on long for a watch. Well, we only got down to the 163.50s. It did not give us one of those Beyond flash dips. So we started looking at it for the really strong higher lows off VWAP. Had a really nice 50 EMA crossover in the VWAP here and caught a couple spikes here. Caught two different squeezes here. The first one ramped up here, had a nice little cushion off of the VWAP here. So bought into the VWAP bounce, covered here, came back down, tested our historic level, the pre-highs, and then ripped up. And then I covered right at 169 or a little bit into it. And we had a really nice $700 trade there today. We ran that first one up for about 2 points, 1.20, and then our next support that we called there ran that one up for about 2.8. So that one's on 2 and 1, so we had about 3.5 points there. And then a couple people obviously kept watching this one, right back down to our 166.47, which is our pre-market high level. Recovered the 169, and like I said in the notes, look for longs throughout the day in the hold of 169. 169 had a couple more pops and hold, and then bam, another whopping 6 points off that level into the next day. So fantastic calls there and beyond. The only other ones I was looking for here, a couple of them that didn't work, was ostk. We had a swing trade here. I was looking for the open at 1825 or higher. This one decided to dump out, so swap bias on this one. Stopped out on this one. This one's a light red, a couple $100 there in the starter. This is still going to be on watch, holding the 1738s. It's not too bad. We called this one from $9 or $10 and made 6-7 points on the swing, so I'm not too upset about this one. And then our next one down the list here. Netflix dip bias till the 385 breakover. Would like to see 382 long hold for a breakover. So 382 I was watching on Netflix for a breakover long. Support right here as in 382. As you see it, I got a couple whipsaw actions. There's a couple opportunities for scalps there, but as it did fail the 385 and didn't want any kind of support hold on that pre-market high, sold all the way back down to lows, but came back to that 382 again and gave you a nice ramp. So a couple opportunities here. There's a big W continuation play in the middle of the day. Left a little early. I would have definitely seen this one. That's one of our bread and butter plays here. But the 382 over under level we did use a few times there on Netflix. Did have a couple actionable trades on it. We didn't take any there though. Shopify and Uber. I'm gonna go over Uber. Because we were sitting in a 4-hour channel. Now Uber had a pretty nice push right out of the gate today, and it was a dip to rip play. I was looking for the 200 EMA to hold the 4-hour channel high. I was making higher lows, so if you swap to the 4-hour chart here, we did have a bunch of channel tops here with higher lows stacked up. So I was looking for the 200 EMA hold on the 4-hour chart. 200 EMA is right there at about 43.48. That's where the call was for the dip buy, right from the notes. Right under here, 43.79, 43.80, real close to that dip buy. So came back up, dipped right in the 200 EMA on the 4-hour, smashed right up. So that was a real dip and rip. Again, this stuff is posted an hour before chat, all actionable ideas. All of them play out very, very clean as long as the levels are hit and you look for your confirmation on your levels. So that'll be it for our recap today on the elite section. We'll see you guys bright and early in the morning.